Bangkok does not ease you in. I walked up to the Grand Palace on my first free morning and walked straight into this. The Royal Guard, changing shifts, full ceremony, live band. I'm not going to talk over it. Just listen. Let me back up. 6 hours from Seoul, June of 2024. It was 33 degrees before I even got out of the airport, and honestly, perfect. Let's go. So, the Grand Palace, royal residence since 1782, when Rama I moved the capital across the river. 240 years of kings, all deciding the same thing, needs more gold. Over 100 buildings inside these walls. My phone gave up around building 12. And that's Wat Phra Kaew, the temple of the Emerald Buddha. Quick correction on the name, it is an emerald. It's carved from a single block of jade. And then the drums started up again. Same ceremony, different angle, and that's a real military band playing live. No backing track, nothing piped in. I just stood there with my camera up like everyone else. Look at these roofs. Orange tile, deep green, gold trim, and then the whole surface is mosaic, thousands of pieces of cut glass. When the sun hits it, the thing basically detonates. And the giants guarding the gates are Yaksha, demon guardians. Obviously, I had to pose between them. There is no polite amount of gold in here, and I think that's the point. You keep thinking you've reached the end of it, and then there's another courtyard, another spire, another row of guardians staring you down. The scale takes a while to land. I walked this entire complex in 33-degree heat, and about halfway through, shade stopped being a preference and became a strategy. Worth every bit of it, though. Every corner of this place is doing something. I kept stopping. Not for photos, really just to look up. 200 years of people deciding that restraint was somebody else's problem. Caught the changing ceremony one more time. Me and about 200 new best friends. Listen to the band on this one. Now, this, the cloister running around the courtyard, is one continuous mural. It's the Ramakien, Thailand's own version of the Ramayana. 178 panels, wrapping the entire perimeter. Battles, monkeys, demons, gods. It genuinely does not stop. And tucked into a corner, there's a scale model of Angkor Wat. King Rama IV had it built back in the 1800s. Kings flexing on kings. I lost about 40 minutes in here, and I regret none of it. Step back far enough, and you finally see the shape of the place. White walls, gold spires, and that sky doing half the work. June is rainy season here, so you get clouds like this for free, and then the heat reminds you it is still June. Somewhere in here, it turned into a full photo shoot. Every single building apparently needed proof that I was standing in front of it. 20 minutes and I stopped asking questions and just hit my marks. Somewhere around photo 200 I lost count. And no, I'm not sorry. Inside the walls, there's a textile museum, royal silks, court dress, and critically, air conditioning. That last one mattered more than I expected. And then I gave the palace back to the tourists. Back at the hotel, there was exactly one decision to make. Rooftop pool. Immediately. This isn't luxury. In Bangkok, in June, this is survival. From up here, the city just keeps going. Towers, then green, then more towers. That's Bangkok, though. Total gridlock on one street, a quiet green park on next. Somehow it works. And honestly, sitting in that traffic is its own kind of sightseeing. Then the sun goes down and the whole city switches on. String lights, crowds, everything humming. I'll shut up again and let you hear it. Night markets are the part one actually came back for. Clothes, phone cases, plants, sunglasses, whatever you want. Nobody rushes you. You just drift until something smells too good to walk past, and that happens fast. This market was pure energy. Smoke, sizzling, everything you can imagine grilled on a stick. Just listen. Wow. Every stall is somebody's entire operation. One wok, one fan, one very confident cook. And the prices barely register coming from Seoul, which is exactly how I ended up ordering like 3 people were joining me. They were not. I finished it anyway. Then the convenience store, which is basically its own genre over here. I found Korean soju sitting on a Bangkok shelf, which felt oddly like home. Grabbed far too much, ate on the walk back, and that was the best decision of the night. Let's talk about the food properly. Hot pot, curry, fried rice, late night ramen, and a tom yum that reset my definition of sour. Plus a coconut because it was that kind of heat. Eating alone is its own skill, and I've gotten pretty good at it. On the last night, I found an old Bangkok pub. Dark wood, framed portraits, ceiling fans, turning slow. It felt like the city finally taking its shoes off. Exactly the right ending. So, 6 days, 1 camera, in a city that completely delivered. See you on the next one.